Alright guys, it's Brian from It's Just a Vlog, back on the channel doing unboxings. It's been a crazy year, but what I have for you guys today is a pair of the Adidas Dame 7 Ric Flairs. So let's get unboxing. Alright, so as you guys can probably see right behind me, right, I have this awesome Ric Flair painting that my sister Kimberly did for me for my birthday this year. I'm a huge Ric Flair fan. He's my favorite professional wrestler of all time. So when I saw that he signed a deal with Adidas, I knew that I had to have whatever they were about to drop. So his first, I guess, partnership or product with Adidas since signing is the Adidas Dame 7, which I have here in this box. So this is the blue version of the Dame 7. There's supposed to be a King of Drip, I think is what they're calling it. It's a white and gold version of the Dame 7 that's supposed to release in the coming months, weeks. We'll see when that drops, and hopefully I get my hands on those too, because those I think are my favorite pair so far. But these are the Ric Flair, the Blue Robe version, right? So let's go ahead and unbox this. So I got this past week. Really excited, really happy. It was actually really easy to get them. They didn't sell out instantaneously on Adidas' website, which is kind of surprising to me. Maybe it's because of the way they dropped it. These dropped this past Sunday, I believe November 1st at midnight. So if you weren't awake during that time, I guess you didn't know that they were dropping. But I set a calendar reminder, and here we go, guys. So this is the box that these come in. That's just a receipt, and wow, look at that. So that is the Adidas Dame 7 box, and then here on my side, I don't know if you guys can see this, it says Ric Flair. All right, so it looks like really detailed, specialized boxing for the Dame 7 Ric Flairs, right? It says Woo here on the box. So we'll get close-ups right now in a second about with all the details on the box, but I'm really liking this. So this is kind of like the design that they're going to be doing with the King of Drip version of the Dame 7, the white and gold pair that are set to release. So these are an 11.5. So I decided to go up half a size. I'm usually a size 11, but decided to go up half a size just because with basketball shoes, they get kind of uncomfortable wearing them all day, right? So I didn't want to have that concern. I just felt like it was better to go up half a size, and here we have it, guys. So this is the Dame 7 Ric Flair. All right, so here we see on the tongue the detailing with the Ric Flair, kind of like my channel logo, right? That little outline of his face. So we got that iconic blonde hair there with the sunglasses. He's always got to have those aviators on when he cuts a promo. Woo! But on the bottom of this first pair, it says Nature Boy, right? So that's Ric Flair's nickname that he's gone by over his whole career. So also here on the lacing, right, we see some Nature Boy there as well. And we'll go over into all these details in a bit. But that's pretty much the first version of the Dame 7 for the with the Ric Flair collaboration. So take out the other pair in a second. Kind of see what this one's all about as well. All right, so we'll leave the box over here. So here we have the first pair, and then the second pair. So on this side, it actually says Woo on the bottom, right? So we all know that's what Flair's famous for. You may have seen him in the Bad Bunny music video, as well as the, what was it? The Ric Flair drip with Offset and Migos, right? So that iconic Woo! So you can't have Ric Flair shoes without that Woo on the bottom. So I really appreciate that from Adidas. So right now we're just going to get some close-ups on the shoes so we can see all those details and kind of Easter eggs that they've thrown in on the Dame 7 Ric Flair Blue Robe. Alright guys, so like I promised, we're going to get some close-ups on the box. So here on the front, on the top of the Adidas Dame 7, we have Dame written across. So as you can see, we have that detailing from, those iconic Nature Boy robes, Ric Flair robes, right? He is the King of Drip, right? I can't wait for that pair to drop. Because again, it's going to have this specific colorway, that white and gold. That looks really nice. But here on the front, right, we see Woo written across the top of the box. If we turn it around, we see details of Ric Flair here on the corners. right, on both sides. So we see Ric Flair. We also see that Dame Dollar logo, right? And then when we turn it around, we also see, you know, Ric Flair written across the box. So I think Adidas really knocked it out of the park when it comes to the boxing of these Ric Flair Dame 7s, right? So what we're gonna do now is, of course, unbox the pairs. So they come with this Adidas, tissue paper, and here is the left pair, right? So let's go ahead and move the box over. So here we see the detailing on the tongue of the shoe. So we see that nice Ric Flair silhouette with that beach blonde hair, those aviator sunglasses that I was talking about, right? Really an iconic look, probably the most recognized silhouette for Ric Flair. And then as we turn around here, we also see this little Easter egg where it says Dame 7, and it also says woo. I can't really say woo, right? It's just not the same thing. You got to say woo. So we move on to the back, and we see here on the heel counter, we see that RF. So Ric Flair, his initials. Really, this is what he had on his boots throughout his career. His wrestling boots. He also had his initials on his wrestling trunks, right? And when we flip it over on the left shoe, we see Nature Boy written across. All right. So Ric Flair actually isn't the only Nature Boy in wrestling history. It's also Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. So that's who he got that inspiration from. But you know, we all know when we think Nature Boy, there's only one that comes to mind, and it's definitely Ric Flair. All right. So that's the left shoe here. We're just gonna put it over to the side. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the next pair, and then take a look at those details as well. All right. So put the box to the side. And then here we have the right pair of the Dame 7 Blue Robe Ric Flairs. All right. So here we have Damian Lillard's, logo, Adidas logo. We see Nature Boy here on the inside of the shoe. And then we also see that same Dame 7 with that woo on the side. All right. When we flip it over, we see woo written across the bottom of the shoe, right? So it's a translucent sole. We can really see that detailing very clearly through that, right? And you know what? Honestly, guys, I think this is probably my favorite pair in my collection right now. The Dame 7 Ric Flairs. Never thought I'd see the day where Ric Flair would have his own, Adidas shoe, and for this much detailing to be placed in them, right? So I really can't wait to see that King of Drip release come out pretty soon in the near future. And just here we see them side by side, that woo and Nature Boy written across the bottom of the shoe. All right, guys, you guys are gonna have to forgive me. I should have really talked about this earlier in the video, right? But with these shoes, right, one thing that you guys may have noticed as I've been turning them around is that crocodile skin, right? That leather skin here all along the top of the shoe, right? All across, all around, right? That's from that famous Ric Flair promo, right, where he talks about holding down his crocodiles because, he was the King of Drip. He was the best dressed professional wrestler during his time, right, back when he was the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, right? So they definitely capture that very nicely here across both shoes with that crocodile, that leather skin upper. So really, really great job again by Adidas. I'm really happy to have these in my collection. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think of these Blue Robe Ric Flair Dame 7s by Adidas down in the comments. And hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.